Hello beautiful people, and welcome to another video. I just got this F1 Ultra laser sent from Xtool, and it came with this conveyor belt and air purifier system, which means that I can use it in my house, which is great because it's cold in the UK right now and I don't really want to go out. This is blue and fiber laser combined in one machine, which means that you can do lots of different things with it. Let's see what this puppy can do. This is incredibly easy to put together. This is basically the filter, and you can turn it on and adjust the speed. It connects to the laser with this hose, and there's another one that goes outside, but you don't really need it because it purifies the air so it doesn't smell. This is what it looks like inside. This is the control panel. You can frame your work and you can adjust the height of the laser and the focus. And you can actually start the job directly from the laser if you have a USB device connected to it. This is a touch panel and it's super easy to use. This is a safety switch off. You start the laser with this button, and there's several ports for connecting your laptop, USB devices. This has a built-in fan, and as you can see, you can lower this if you want to focus the laser. There's a plate that comes with it for cutting, and this conveyor belt. And this allows you to put multiple pieces through the laser that will recognize them, and it will engrave on every single piece automatically. This plastic shield that protects you from the laser light, it lowers down and also keeps the smoke inside. Even if you're using the conveyor belt, this actually works quite well as well. If you're familiar with Xtool machines, this is actually the big brother to the F1 machine, which is much smaller. This one is just more capable. This is a 20-watt machine. It's just much bigger, so it's not as portable, but obviously you can easily move it around if you need to. You can see how big this is compared to my head. If you use this for business and you want to set up a booth somewhere or whatever, you can easily just put it in your car and take it with you. And for those of you who don't have a workshop but still want to use this machine, you live in a flat or an apartment, whatever you want to call it, you can get this air purifier, which means you can still use it in your house and still be able to breathe. And for people who do crafts and sell them, if you think about going to some sort of indoor place and you want to use it, do some work for customers, you can use this air purifier and do it pretty much anywhere you want. The great thing about Xtool is that it comes with free software. This is called Creative Space. You can download it from their website, and once you have it, there are thousands of projects that you can use completely free. I've got a bunch of different materials to do some tests on, and let's have some fun. Alright, I've got one of these. I think I'm gonna use this design. This is completely free. This is on Xtool's website. I can just download this. I think I'm just gonna do one of them. And this is something I've never tried before because this is embossing. So this all comes with the settings as they should be, so I don't need to worry about it. And I can just frame it, and this way I know where I need to put this. This seems to be right. And this is what it looks like right after it's finished. I'm going to give it a clean and a brushed finish with 800 grit sandpaper. You could also color it on the inside if you want to. Looks really interesting. I think I want to try this. I've never done anything like this. This is done in stone, so I'm very curious how this is going to turn out. Let's have a look. And this is how many different options you've got with this laser. You can work on curved surfaces, which is super cool. You can use the conveyor belt, which I will give a go later on. You can work on tumblers and things like that, but I'm going to try something new. This is the framing feature, which allows you to place the picture in the correct place. And this is my first attempt at embossing something in stone, and this is meant to be a fossil of a dinosaur. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna give it a rinse because it's a bit dusty and it made a mess, and I'll tell you what I think. So I finished the embossing of this fossil, and as you can see, there are lots of little dots. I'm not quite sure if this is the result of the extraction not being turned on all the way. If I do this again, I think I'll just need to pause it a few times throughout the process to remove the dust so this doesn't happen. Someone has told me that it might be because there is some dust accumulating on the lens, though the lens wasn't really dirty when I checked it afterward. But I think when I do this again, I just need to turn the extraction on all the way up because it wasn't, so I think maybe that's why. But regardless, it looks really cool, and I'll definitely do something like this again. With this being said, I've got another one of these, and I think I'm just gonna try engraving on it rather than embossing and see how it looks. And obviously I'm gonna put my logo on it, because why not? One thing I really like is this bracket, and you can just screw this down, and this will allow you to make repeated engravings or whatever. You just take it out and put another one in, and it's exactly where it needs to be. And with the camera built in, you can take a picture of your product so you exactly know where to place the image, and you can resize it. And this way you just set up this one, and every next time you need to do it, you just put it in the bracket and it's exactly where it needs to be. So that only took 7 minutes, and it looks really cool. The quality and the detail, I mean, you can see. So I'm going to try and engrave something on this leather patch, and I can just click on here and search for the settings for leather. I'm just gonna pop it in here. Oh wow, I've never actually engraved anything on leather. This looks really cool. It's like silvery. It's got that metallic look. Pretty interesting. These are aluminum business cards. Let's see what this looks like. And again, I'm just gonna search for business card because there are just so many designs. This looks like fun. So I've got the image and I can just search for materials. There's so many different materials, so easy to find what you need. I think this is it. This is pretty funny. I think I'll just carry this with me and I'll leave it behind windshields of people who can't park. I think I'm also going to make a little tag thingy for Mando. That literally took like a second. That's crazy. Alright, let's try this out. Because I raised the surface, I need to adjust the focus, and that's how simple it is. You just raise the laser until these two dots meet, and that's it. And now I can engrave something on a large piece of plywood that I wouldn't be normally able to do because it just doesn't fit. Let's see how it works. I've never used this before. So because I'll be working with this conveyor, I just need to change this setting from flat surface to conveyor. And I've got two options. I can actually choose to work on a large or like a long object, or I can work on a batch of things. I'm not gonna lie, it took me a minute to figure out how to use the conveyor belt, because even though everything is connected properly, it just wouldn't frame it. And it turns out that I just had the image in the wrong place. As I mentioned before, there are literally thousands of designs that you can download for free. Some of them are premium that you pay for, but they're not expensive at all. And once you have the design, you can resize it, you can modify it, you can add things to it, or delete some bits that you don't like. And you don't actually need to know much about it. You can just use the existing design and change it a little bit to suit your needs. I didn't place it in the middle. I can just cut off a little bit, but this is pretty cool. I think as far as I know, you can do signs up to 50 centimeters. I have a bunch of these brass coins and I'm going to engrave my logo on them. I'm going to test the batch feature, which basically allows you to make engravings on multiple objects that the laser recognizes automatically. And with the conveyor belt, you can use more pieces that you would be normally able to fit in the work area. It took a minute, but I got the settings right and it looks really cool now. I think I'm actually going to make it even deeper. Now I can put them on my furniture pieces. Alright, that was fun. Let's try something else. How about this dog tag thingy? That was so incredibly quick. It's just mind-blowing and it looks amazing. And this is in real time engraving on an aluminum business card. You can see how fast it is and that you could easily do this for customers. Okay, I'm gonna try something completely different and I'll use this large piece of slate and engrave something Christmassy on it. Well, I don't need to tell you what it looks like, you can see the detail, it's pretty cool. Alright, switching gears. If you can't find the design you're looking for, you can use the AI feature in Creative Space and try to generate an image that just matches your description. And because I like brass, as you probably know by now, I'm going to emboss a brass coin. And I actually found an image that I liked, so I just downloaded it, resized it to make sure it would fit perfectly on the coin, and I just ran the process. This actually takes a long time, which isn't surprising because this is kind of like carving but with the laser. But once it was finished, this is what it looked like. I cleaned it up and I gave it a polish, but obviously you can make it look aged if that's the kind of look you're going for, but this is what I wanted to try and I'm extremely happy with this and definitely will use this in the future. And this is the difference between embossing and engraving. So these are just some of the things that I tried, and I think the most excited I am about engraving in metal. Well, so my impressions. Overall, I'm pretty impressed, and what I really like about this F1 Ultra, it's got a pretty small footprint, so you can actually keep it in your house. As you can see behind me, it really doesn't take much space. And if you want to use the conveyor belt, when you're not using it, you can just pop it under the bed or just somewhere, and you can store it vertically. And it takes probably like 1/5 or 1/6 of the space that my S1 laser takes. I have a whole cupboard dedicated for the other laser, and this one, it's actually pretty portable, so if you're one of the craftspeople and you sell your products, you can easily put it in your trunk, you can carry it yourself, and you can take it wherever you want to. And also because you can attach the filter to it, you can use it indoors, so you can actually do custom jobs for people at fairs and other places. So I think the most excited and impressed I am by engraving in metal and by embossing specifically, because you can do all sorts of cool things. And I think I'm gonna make those brass coins with my logo in them and then maybe inlay them on the back of my furniture pieces, but also engraving and embossing in stone. I think it just looks really cool. And there's so many things you can do. I think this looks really nice, and it took me a little bit of time to figure out the exact settings, but the new batch feature, it isn't perfect and it's in beta, but it does work and you can definitely use it. I really like engraving in stone. It looks really cool, and the good thing about having one of these is that you can make your Christmas gift yourself. How cool is this? You can paint this if you want to. You can make these for your friends or family, you can personalize them and you can just gift them. It takes so little time and it's so cheap because you can get the blanks on Amazon or somewhere and they're not expensive at all. And same goes for making things for your pets. I mean, how cool is this? You can put your email address or phone number or whatever on it if you want to, or just the name of your pet. And probably the most useful feature for me is that you can engrave long pieces. So I might be able to incorporate this into my furniture pieces. You can actually make this much longer and wider. This is just a sample. So being able to work with metal, acrylic, leather, wood, and stone, I'm pretty excited to see what else this machine can do. And if you are interested in buying one of these, Xtool is running a special deal right now because of Black Friday. So take advantage of it if you want to get this for yourself or for someone else. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.